How big is your dream? How big is your dream? Once you understand that as a human being, you are capable of anything, you will begin to expand your mind and boundaries and you start thinking that much bigger, much sooner. Do you dream of something that you think, my God, is not around me? And is it even possible? And you ask yourself. And you start questioning yourself, you start questioning the universe. But do you know anybody in this world who started from the humble beginnings and right now they are proudly having it? And even when we are giving an interview, when these people are giving an interview, and actually we are giving a big reference to this unknown force to anybody, they say I will be a universe, I will be a God. It is something in the sky for them. When we refer to God, none of them talks about a God from their religion. Everybody's saying that there is somebody who's guiding them when things were hard. They just for them felt that everything had a perfect timing, phase, and a moment. Where is your dream home located? Who is the person you're spending your time with? What do you want? Most importantly, what is bad? What do you want? And very important to remember, never let your current situation to control your mind. Whether it is achievers in the past, my goodness, how far we were from having it. When we had this big dream, this visualization we our mind had. Let me tell you one story I was reading in a book. If I'm not wrong, I think in a book, Think and Grow Rich from Napoleon Hill. So the action was dating back in the early 1900s, probably after the First World War, when people were sent from Europe to the far east of Russia, area called Sibir. And there is a story from one man, and he was someone from the Middle East of Europe, and he was there, and he said there was absolutely no possibility to survive, and all people around him died. All the people he spent there with died, but he said, and he had attended some courses about dreaming big, about trusting the universe. And he said every single night, every morning, and through the days, he would imagine himself. He would imagine himself in the streets of one city where his friends live. He never been in the city, but he has seen the city in the pictures. And he would imagine every single day this picture with his wife, with his wife, which was left in a country area. And he imagined every single day and night and the morning. He would just have his pictures running in his mind that he's happily walking in these streets. He's driving a car in these streets. But in reality, all what he's seeing at that moment in his current situation, all that he was seeing was people dying from the diseases, from the tiredness, from the loss of hope to make it through. Because it's just the way they were treated. It was like worse than animals. It was bad. And what happened one day, something was going on with accounting, and we forgot to mention his name. And he thought it was a perfect opportunity to escape because we would not know that he escaped from the DNS. And that's what he did. He escaped. A year from this moment, he found himself. So when he was back to help other people to his country, he met his wife. And then, as for some coincidence, he received a letter inviting him to build a house to one of the cities. It happened to be a city that he was envisioning it. And not long after, he found himself 1 year and a little bit later, he was walking in this city. driving a car through the streets, when he had received an opportunity to stay there. How this man's life turned from the impossible to possible is a grand story. Again, how big is your dream? What is well what you want? And if you want it really, really much, a lot, have this image in your mind. Make it so real that you feel the smell of the flowers around you. What flowers are in your room? How your room looks like. What do you see through the window? How warm the weather outside? What do you feel? What wind? Is it warm wind brushing your face? What is it in it that you feel? Who is there to tell you good morning? Good morning, how are you? Miss you. How's your night? Who is there to say goodbye, good night to hug the last good night after the day? Envision everything about this lifestyle and never be scared to dream big because we as human beings are possible of impossible. We are possible of everything because we are connected to the higher powers in the universe. We are here to make our dreams possible. We are here to make our lives better and to inspire the ones who need to wake up from the dream we have. Make it happen, guys. It's been David with you. God bless.